Hi, everyone, and welcome. How exciting it is today. I am so honored, so happy. Nerves, you have no idea. Everything is happening today, and we're celebrating the Atim'S Collector's Choice Awards ceremony virtually. And we wanted to do this with a boom, something exciting, something incredible for you to get to see the artists, to meet them, to speak to them if you want to through the chat, and also for them to enjoy this incredible moment. Today, you're going to get inspiration from the most inspiring artists working in the international market as they share their messages from all corners of the globe. So stick here with us because you're going to enjoy it. And I believe in art, and art can change the world. I don't know if you agree with me, but I believe so. And it changed my life tremendously, and it has changed the life of many. And that's why we're so passionate about sharing art. And today is an incredible day. If you have not tuned in to Art Tour International before, and this is your first time, I want to introduce myself. So I am Viviana, and I'm the CEO of Art Tour International magazine. I am a writer slash artist slash creator, entrepreneur, philanthropist, you name it. Everything that has to do with art, I do. I'm passionate about it. And I'm passionate about helping artists create a world with success, create art, and create and grow their career. And at Art Tour International, that's what we do. And that's what we're doing today. On a personal note, I can tell you that Art Tour International is my life. And working for this company is a romantic endeavor. And that is because my husband, my Italian husband, is also my partner. So today, if you stick to the end, I'm going to share a few spicy secrets with you besides showing you incredible art. How about that? Alan Grimandi and I created Art Tour International 12 years ago. We gave it our heart, and we got the support of an incredible community of artists in over 180 countries. We have worked with them, some of them from day one, and working with these incredible people is the most beautiful thing that has happened to our life. So this has been a very inspiring journey, and today we are here because we want to honor excellence. We want to make sure they know they are incredible. Their commitment, their time, their efforts, their years of dedication are worth a while, and we are noticing. And we hope that collectors out there keep an eye on these artists, because these artists are what's happening right now. So a little bit about Art Tour International. Art Tour International is considered the leading voice in the art world. We have about 2 million readers worldwide. And our international platform has the print magazine and digital magazine, and we also have a TV show. So we are all about multimedia. And today I am in this incredible studio of M&N, Manhattan and Neighborhood Networks in New York, El Barrio Firehouse. And here with me is the director of the channel. She is somebody that has supported Art Tour International since we can remember, and an incredible figure, important figure in the development of the Art Tour International show. And I want to introduce you to her. And she is Zenaida Mendez. Zenaida, I'd love to hear. How exciting is this?
This is so exciting. Congratulations. You know, it sounds so easy to say 18.
Yes.
People don't know what's going on. 18 years is a lot going on. But
yes.
I want to congratulate you for your persistence, because you've been very persistent, and you have a vision, a worldwide vision. I mean, from New York, the capital of the world, you move all over the world. And we are so happy at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, El Barrio Firehouse Community Media Center, that we can support you and all the artists in the world, because this is the right platform. This is the platform.
Thank you.
It to be. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all the artists that are participating. And next year, it's going to be a presence, just like
live
past.
here. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Zenaida.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So without further ado, the stars of the show in reality are them, the artists. And I want you to hear from them. I want you to hear their stories, their messages, whatever they have to say, whatever they have to share, because that's what we're here for. And I'm going to start calling them. I have a few artists already waiting here. And the first artist that we are going to call is Abhishek. Hi, Abhishek. How are you doing?
Good, good. So good afternoon, everyone.
Oh, sorry
I'm
about that.
Abhishek Turiwala from India. I'm a recent MFA graduate from sculpture department at Pratt Institute, New York. My art practice is mainly focused on the cultural disparities between the India and United States. I have been working here in NYC for the last 2 years, which has been a really life-changing experience. Thank you, Art Tour International Magazine, to provide such a platform. It feels honored to get published in your magazine. It has boosted my confidence level and motivated me to imagine more for my art. Thank you all. Have a great week ahead.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We're honored to have you and to present you with the Collector's Choice Award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Wonderful. The next artist that I'm calling today is going to be Jim Fitzpatrick. Hey, Jim.
Hi, Viviana. How are you?
I leave you.
Well, I'm Jim Fitzpatrick from the United States in San Francisco, and I primarily do realistic portraits and photography. And growing up, we all have childhood dreams, but I was blessed to live out mine. I became a professional roller derby skater, traveled the world, was on television, and injuries ended all of that. And fortunately, I was able to recover, became a firefighter, and again, injuries ended that. So obviously, nothing lasts forever. But while I was seeking treatments to recover and get more mobile, I got back into drawing and photography, two things I used to do and love as a small boy. And then one day I discovered Art Tour International and I met Viviana Puello. And that she has really not only inspired me, but she's taken my art to a whole new level. She's gotten me to think outside the box, give me amazing platforms, even like this event and her magazines to show my works. So hopefully, because we're bombarded with so much negativity, hopefully, I can present a positive message or one of inspiration that if you lose something, seek something else out, and maybe you'll find a new dream.
Yes, you do. Congratulations, Jim.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
honored, super honored to work with you through all these years. It has been like incredible.
Oh,
incredible.
And I just one other thing. I wanted to also thank Alan, Yadira, and the rest of your staff because they're amazing too.
Yes.
You all are.
Thank you. And they're behind the scenes doing a lot of work. So without them, we wouldn't be here. Thanks.
Thank you.
Awesome. This is so great. If you see me looking from time to time and looking down because I am calling the artists and pulling them into the screen, I wanted to do this myself because that way I know who's there. I know who's coming up and they don't get confused either. I'm going to call an artist that is the first time we're working with him and I saw his work. They're amazing. I got so inspired and invited him, and he is David Fleshman. Hi, David, and welcome.
How are you? Hi, my name is David Fleshman. I'm an artist from Las Vegas, Nevada. I graduated from University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Ever since I was a small child, I was always interested in art. Everyone said I was a natural, even at a young age. I love creating art using various medias, including graphic and digital designs, photography, painting, sculpting, and metalworking. My inspiration for my graphic and art designs comes from Neville Brody, who is a famous graphic designer, and he also states digital design is like painting except the paint never dries. Ian Furman is a famous oil painter. from Boston, Massachusetts, and my inspiration for my still life and animal sculpting. She specializes in portraits, still life, and animal art. I feel that designing and creating work of art is an inspiration of one's soul.
Thanks, David. And I love your work because I love the way you merge design and art. It's quite incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty, this is exciting to hear from them. It's wonderful. And I'm going to invite Dr. Raymond Catry. Dr. Raymond is also our first time working together. We love your work. You are a personality. I'm going to leave you alone so you do the introduction yourself.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Raman. I'm hailing from Singapore. For 3 decades, I have called myself a scientist. And I want to thank Artur and Viviana in particular for putting the word artist next to the title of scientist. So thank you so much. I am just an everyday artist. I find my inspirations from everyday faces. And that's what I draw. Now, this recognition and the magazine feature will help me take that message to others and inspire that there is an artist inside each one of us, just waiting to be revealed. So go ahead and create the art out of your everyday life. It's not about creating a masterpiece. It's about recreating your emotions and expression through art. So I'm so glad to be here in this platform. Thank you so much, Viviana.
Thanks, Dr. Raymond. So, because you're a scientist too, and I love science, although I am not a scientist, I want to chat just a few seconds with you. It is so exciting, right, to have an artist who is a scientist, and that has happened throughout history, although we've seen it. I have a question maybe our audience is asking, and they're asking themselves, what do you find in science that you also define art? Because there's so much, I know, but what stands out for you that connects with art?
The science is all about methods. Science is about structure. How do you put the different pieces together to find a new meaning, a new technology, a new process, something which can change people's life? But life doesn't go alone. It comes with emotion and expressions. So that's what I find in art. You need to use certain method. You need to use certain processes, certain elements, certain material to express out what you're thinking about. So the way I have been thinking is there is always a connection between science and art. It defines who we are as human. We have inquiry. We are curious about things and we want to express ourselves. So that's how I see the connection between being a scientist and an artist.
Wonderful. Thank you and congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wow, how exciting. So these artists are tuning in from all over the world. There is so much talent. It's overwhelming. We are launching the magazine tomorrow where you're going to see all of them. And working in this magazine, I am telling you, and I'm not lying, every time we create an issue, at some point I cry. Because it is just incredibly overwhelming to see how much talent and how much value they bring to the world. So I honor them. And I want to congratulate our dear Janice Alamano. Congratulations. I'll leave you alone. Oh, sorry about that. I took myself out.
Hi, Viviana. Hello, everyone. I'm Janice Alamano, a fine art photographer from Wales next to the sea in Norfolk in England. I specialise in photography with precious metals, hand gilding with 24 karat gold, palladium and copper. And within the copper ones, the patina verdigris over years, so you can actually change the image over time, which I rather like. Also with collages, they take the actual of a photography to perceptual, creating art, I think, that highlights the issues of our time. Everybody has different issues, whether it's from, well, all of us with the environment, but with people in particular, with, you know, from body profile to gender to mental health. Everything that I create has some kind of meaning behind it, which I'm seeing or from people around me or from personal experiences and so on and so forth. Saying that, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Art Tour International for believing me, for loving my work, raising my profile in the US and internationally by sharing my work everywhere. Such a big thank you. Big thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your creations. They're so inspiring.
Thank you.
Yes. And Janice is passionate about bringing a message for Mother Earth, which we are also passionate about. We share the same vision. So I thank you and congratulate you for the work you do. You deserve all the awards. You deserve all the awards.
Thank you. I love it. I mean, you know, from, like I say, from the environment right the way through to all the people issues, everything around us affects us and then comes out as art, you know.
Exactly.
And that's a message to leave behind for everybody and to treasure and to learn and everything in the future.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Janice.
Thank you so much, Viviana.
Thank you. And I'm going to call Henrik Saar, who is waiting there. Hi, Henrik.
Hi, Viviana.
I'll leave you for you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. My name is Generexa. I come from Denmark. I'm a painter and used to call myself a visual poet. Now a visual poet, what is that? Visual poet is something that comes from inside. It comes from that I am doing sketches all the time. I am doing sketches from every experience, from everything I see, from everything around me. It becomes drawings, sketches. And these sketches are becoming like my vocabulary. Like in a poem, you can express whatever you want to express, but you won't have the words that you have. So you express yourself with your words. My paintings are expressed with my visual vocabulary. So that's a kind of poetry in my eyes. I'm not an activist. I do not have a message for the world. I do not want to save anybody. I don't want everyone to think like I think. But I make open paintings, and everyone may use or can use my paintings, my images, as they wish to. And somehow I think that I get in touch with pretty many people around who are having these feelings that I am expressing as well. And I enjoy that when I see people reacting on my images. So that's what I do, and I've been doing that for a lifetime yet.
Thank you, Henrik. Thank you so much. I'm getting an echo here. Trying to take it out. We have a bit of technical difficulties, which is normal in all these live situations. So you get to see behind the scenes and we're in front of the camera. I'm really excited. And that probably has something to do with it. I am going to call our artist, Pia Buxman, who is there. She got there early. Hi, Pia. Welcome.
Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. My name is Pierre Buxbaum, and I come from Denmark, and I'm painting and make sculpture. I am happy and honored to have received this award because this award is important for my career because this award tells every art lover and art collector that my art is worth collecting. I can see on my inbox that it is overflowing with one great offer after another. And it tells me that your work is important and that there are many who follow your work. In addition to that, this recognition also gives me energy to create more art. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pia. Thank you so much. And I hope you're enjoying learning what happens behind the canvas, what happens behind the artwork, and listening to the hearts of the creators, because every artist is a universe. And I hope you're enjoying every one of them. I'm going to call my friend from Brazil, Luis Tedeschi. Hey, Luis.
Hello, Vivi. How are you doing?
Good. I'll leave you alone.
It's a pleasure to be here with our art workers, art friends. And in this moment, I am very honored because I trust in the work of Artur International. And so we can only say thank you. And we are here to show the lights through the photography and to show the colors and a beautiful world that we have to create. And it's a moment very special moment for me here in Brazil, connected with this great circle of artists, with this network, beautiful network, and we are learning together, and you are big friends. It's amazing. I don't know what else I can say, but it's really amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Luis. Thank you so much. It's always such an honor working with you. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you what's happening behind the scenes. And it's that we, as usual, plan something and something else happens. So the order in which I was presenting the artists has gotten a little bit like that, but it's all good. We're artists, we're creators, and we don't get nervous about that. But I'm going to have to kick a few of our friends out of the studio so that we can let the other artists come in. And I'm just letting them know. So if you bear with me, we have a few artists coming out of the studio and then other artists coming in. I am so happy to let everybody in, but you know, the system has a specific number of people that we can have. And I'm gonna call my friend Joanna Ray from Canada, who is right now there. Can we hear you? Just want to make sure that the sound is working. Nope, your sound is off. Your sound is off.
Is that?
There you go. There you go. Yes, and congratulations. Yes, yes, we do.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Viviana. And I know I have a wonderful article in your magazine this summer, and I'm very, very pleased with how that all turned out. So I want to thank you very much. I've been with Art Tour International for a couple of years now, and it has pushed my work right to the top, also in Europe. So lately I've been concentrating on portraits and figures. I'm almost finished my selfie portrait series, which I started a couple of years ago. I started this series because, well, most of the subjects are art students, family, and friends. For the first time in art history, the model is taking pictures of themselves. And I just thought it was interesting to capture those very private moments in the subject's life. It also creates a new genre in art, which I think is really important. You know, a couple of, even 20 years ago, you wouldn't see paintings with cell phones in them. So I think that makes the series really unique. And I've really, really enjoyed working on them. Okay, I think that's about all I have to say.
I know. I said you guys have 60 seconds, but it's a lot that we can say in 60 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and we love your work. We are honored to have you on the interior cover. The magazine came out incredible. You guys are going to get to see Joanna's work in the interior cover tomorrow, because that's when we launch the Art to International magazine with all these incredible artists in it. And congratulations, Joanna, for your works.
Thank you very much, Viviana.
Thank you. Something is happening here that the system keeps kicking me out instead of the guest, but it's okay. All right, guys. We have a few minutes here to take a little bit of a break. It's probably about 2 minutes. Usually what I do during this event is that at the end of the event, I like to share a message with the artists. And I kind of wanted to create something special for them this time that would inspire them. I am looking for that right now. And I want to share this with you because I created this. It's a 2-minute video dedicated to our artists, to honor them, to thank them for the work they do. Because being an artist is challenging. For those who are not in this creative industry, it takes a lot of courage to dedicate yourself to this career. It takes a lot of courage because it's not always supported by families or friends or acquaintances. And the artist has to put all his heart and dedication blindly. This is a career where you start and you dedicate yourself. And that's why we created this award program, because I want these artists to know that people are looking. We are noticing what you're doing. We know you're an inspiring individual. We know that you know what you're doing. You are creating. You have dedicated enough time that you have achieved a level of excellence. And we want to thank you for that, because your art brings incredible light to the world. So with that, I want to share with you this video, Keep Shining.
There comes a moment in time when life comes knocking at your door. People call it rock bottom. I call it awakening. You wake up from the illusion and see yourself in a new light. And that voice inside your heart calls you to more extraordinary things. To bring the formless into form. To become a creator. And you look up and wonder, will I ever get there? But the dream gets stronger and keeps pulling you until you say, I surrender. At that moment, a new journey begins. When you become the creator, you vibrate at the beat of the universe. You operate in a higher frequency, and your higher faculties come to life. Your body, heart, and soul dance in unison, and your energy expands. Sing your song. Tell your story. Share your message. Wake up from the illusion of a limited belief. You have unlimited potential, and it's time to create, to become what you're intended to be. Dance at your own rhythm and play your own melody. Sing that song in your heart. Spread your wings. It brings energy and transformation. Don't settle for less, and don't hold back, because it brings light into the world. Uncover your true colors. wake up from the illusion and see yourself in a new light. Connect to the greatness within. You are the masterpiece. Stay inspired.
So yes, guys, you are the masterpiece, and that's why you're here. So when we think about masterpieces, we're always thinking about our creations, and we're giving it our best, and we're giving it all. But the reality is that the masterpiece is here, right? We are that perfect creation that has everything that we need to succeed, to be happy, to bring light to this world. So I thank you all for what you do. And with that, I want to call Lindsay Kruger. Hey, Lizzie.
Hello, Viviana. Good evening from me in the UK. I'm originally from South Africa, Viviana, and currently living and working in the United Kingdom. I'm listening to the other artists and what they say about their work. And while I'm listening to them, I'm very under the impression of almost a dilemma that I'm sitting with, because I love beauty and I love to create beauty. But I'm also important issues like death, mental health, child abuse, those issues are very important to me. And for me, this is one platform where I can address it. And I think with our current situation with COVID, not one of us has the luxury anymore to not talk about death and all these other issues around that. My process, I'm originally a painter, but my process is, I would call it integrative art, because I've introduced a digital medium in my art. And so it is more interdisciplinary because, yes, I can never work with just one medium alone. And I love to work in layers because I see our lives as being layers upon layers, good and bad. That's who we are. We, as you said, we are masterpieces. I think each one of us on this planet is a beautiful woven tapestry. And I wish and I hope that my art convey that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. And I really appreciate the fact that you are addressing the issue of mental health. That is so, so important, especially nowadays. So I thank you for that. That's a message that we need. And we're blessed that there's artists are so sensitive that, all this, the artist is like a mirror, right? To the world, to the issues, to the good, to the bad. And the beautiful thing is that you guys showcase all these issues with beauty, and that's what attracts the attention. And that's the importance of art, is opening these dialogues and bringing this conversation, so that we can bring this awareness. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, and congratulations.
And thank you for being part of that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. This is such a reality. It really is an issue that we need to address. There's many countries, many cultures, many families. There's a lot of people who still have issues addressing mental health, and that is so important, especially in the artistic community. It is a big deal because we are sensitive. And that is something that we need to keep in mind. If you're an artist out there, know that we are with you. And that's why we created this network, so that we can feel that support from one another. So if you're an artist and at some point need that support, I invite you to Art International, reach out to us, but don't stay alone, don't stay silent. And thanks, Lizzie, for bringing that to the conversation. I appreciate that. And I'm going to call Mary Morgan.
that support. I invite you to our Tour International.
Oh, Mary, you're watching. You gotta like turn it off.
Silent.
There you go.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mary. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Viviana. I'm so happy to be here. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, absolutely. We hear you.
Okay, good. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. I just loved meeting you about a year ago in 2019 when I was in the She Rose show. Thank you for finding me and helping me along this journey. My name is Mary, and I am from Texas. I'm an abstract expressionist painter, and my work is about the joy of living through abstract form and color. It is also my hope that others who view my personal journey, which is my artwork, that it will inspire them to find their own voice and vision. And that comes from being a teacher for over 30 years. And to all my students who may be listening today, I am your best cheerleader still. So if you're listening, congratulations to you for continuing the creative journey. I am so grateful once again, Viviana, to be here. Thank you again.
Thanks, Mary. Thank you so much. We are also happy to have you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And some of the artists could not tune in, so I'm looking for videos because some of them did send the videos. And I have one of our artists who actually is supposed to be here. I'm going to wait before we go there, but I'm going to share the video of John Nieman, who's also another one of our award-winning artists and could not be present.
Hi, my name is John Nieman. I've spent the last 40 years in New York and also traveled the world. I like to create art that has an immediate impact and a residual mental tickle, which is why sometimes I do art that has words and pictures. And lately I've been doing it on a bigger scale with installations like the one behind me. I've been a member of Art Tour for more than a decade, and I like it. I like the fact that it gives me international exposure, and I like the group of people. My only piece of advice to you as an artist is spread your wings.
And that was John. He is from New York. And I'm going to share also the video for Sisu Moi, who is the brand of Barbara Tyler Alfield, another of our award-winning artists. Exciting. So for those who are wondering how the magazine is going to look like, I'm going to give you a quick view here of what the magazine and the new issue of Art to International, the artists have not seen this yet. So this is a really exciting moment because this is the first time we do something like this. We were wondering how to do it. And for the cover of this incredible issue, we have this award-winning artist. I wanted to create something special. And I was wondering, how can we have everybody on the cover? How can we make this happen? And one of those days, an idea came to my mind and to my heart, and we made it happen. So this is how the magazine looks like. Exciting, right? So we have the glove with all the artworks. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, this is so exciting. You have no idea. It's a big deal for me. We have everybody on the cover. We have everybody on the cover. This is great. All right, I'm going to continue calling our artists, and I'm going to call my dear friend Rick Cohn. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Viviana.
I'll leave you alone.
Okay. My name is Rick Kahn. I am an expressionist artist, and I am inspired to speak up about the inequality that women face in today's society. My body of work focuses entirely on gender equality and women empowerment. And I'm committed and very passionate to bring about these subjects. And what I want to do is bring awareness to the problems that unfortunately women women are still suffering from in this society. You would think in 2021 society would have better things to worry about than treating women unfairly, but they don't. So women are still treated badly, and as long as they are, I'm going to be doing the best that I can do to do my part to bring about the awareness and to bring about, hopefully, start moving toward a resolution. Now, as an expressionist artist, I put my emotions, my thoughts, etc., on canvas, and so I try to paint what I think, what I feel, the problems that I see every day in the world, and the women that I know and women on TV and women that I don't know are suffering, and I feel for them, and so I put that on canvas. My canvases are pretty much a diary of the things that I'm thinking about and feeling, and I'm very proud of that. So that's me.
Thanks so much, Rick. And I always ask you, and I want to ask you in front of the audience, what inspired you to follow this path? Because it is so empowering for females to see a male artist that is dedicated to female empowerment.
What inspired me really was just seeing what was happening back when the Me Too program thing was first coming on, and all these people were being called to account. And I'm thinking, damn, all these people are doing this kind of crap. It's not right. And so it just grew from there. And I realized that, for one thing, I'm not like those guys. So I have a voice, and my voice can be trying to steer people in the other direction. And that's what I've been trying to do. And it's grown from there. Each painting I do seems to take me deeper into what I want to do and what's going on, and it gives me, each one basically gives me ideas for future ones paintings that I can messages that I can send. Each one of my paintings is a message, and it's just grown, and I hope it continues to grow. I'm not planning on stopping.
Absolutely.
I've said before that I would like nothing better than for my work to become obsolete, because these things don't exist. But I don't think I'll be alive when that happens. So I'm going to do the best I can until that, hopefully I'll be alive to see it. I mean, I'd like to see it happen next year, but that's overly optimistic. These people seem to be moving along with their brakes on. They're stubbornly refusing to treat people fairly. So, but I can, and I will, and I'll call them to account and bring these situations to light for everybody to look at.
Thanks so much for the work you do. It's really needed and appreciated, greatly appreciated. Congratulations on the award. I'm so honored and proud and excited for you. I really am.
Thank you for the award. It means a lot to me. It really does.
Thank you. Thanks. And I am going to call an artist from New York, Evelyn Adams. Hey, Evelyn. You in?
Yeah, thank you so much, Viviana. Yes, my name is Evelyn Adams, and I'm a native of Ghana and a citizen of the United States. And I live in New York, Queens, and I mostly my work. I'm a painter and mixed media. I would say I'm a mixed media artist, and my work focus more on fabric. I use fabric on the canvas attached to my figures, and it's I use traditional Ghanaian clothing to bring, to demonstrate how rich our country is, Ghana. And recently, I'm trying to be more creative because my art right now is evolving. It's growing from simple to more complex, and I'm adding more subject to my work. So I'm kind of giving out message. Even though I'm creating and bringing the rich culture from Ghana, I'm also giving a narrative about what goes on in our society, like how certain part of our body is being accepted by society. You're not supposed to have this. You're supposed to have this. You have this. So I'm addressing that on my canvas. I'm using my canvas as my voice, and how people assume absorption about certain people. I'm going to depict that more. So my work is going to be more interesting. As I create every day, I got new ideas, new creative. I become more creative, and it's building on each other. The more I create, the more ideas I got. So I'm bringing more stuff to the world. And I thank Viviana and Actor International for taking artists like myself to broadcast my work to the world. Without you guys, my work will be at home. And with you guys, my work is being seen all over the world. And thank you so much, Viviana. Thank you, Actor International team. Thank you.
Thanks, Evelyn. You're inspiring.
Thank you so much.
I love your work. I love the fact that you are bringing that cultural value to your work and showcasing the craft, the authentic, right, from your country. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. And I have another artist that I want to call is Tom Ashborne. Hey, Tom. Congrats. Yay. You're in. You're in.
I'm in. Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll leave you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Viviana. Hello, I'm Tom Ashborne, and I'm a sculptor. My studio and gallery are in a small artist community just about 2 hours east of Toronto in Canada. About 8 years ago, after a successful career as a corporate executive, I re-careered into a professional artist. My pieces are contemporary and abstract. I primarily work with stone, and it works with me to reveal its true self. It's a true combination of two. My sculptures are an exploration of positive and negative space and form, texture, and color. Over the past 2 years, I've become an elected member of 3 of Canada's most prestigious art societies: the Sculptor Society of Canada, the Society of Canadian Artists, and the Ontario Society of Artists. On the international front, I recently exhibited my work at the prestigious London, UK Art Biennial, and I'll be showing at the Florence Art Biennial in October. Thank you, Viviana, for this ATIM Collector's Choice Award. It's a real honor to be among this elite group of artists, and I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for supporting the arts. It needs people like you. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you. And I'm going to call Sherry Farsad, who's there. Hey, Sherry.
Hi. Hi, Viviana. How are you?
Good, good. I'll leave you. I'll leave you.
Okay. I'm a Persian Australian oil painter, multimedia. It's not restricted to oil painting, but I wanted to firstly thank Viviana and the ATIM team for this opportunity. It's been amazing, and for all their hard work. I transitioned from a career, successful career actually in finance and IT for over 20 years into arts, to becoming a professional full-time artist last year. And before that, I didn't have much time or energy for doing art. So this has probably been my main year, and it's going really well. my work is primarily the journey of internal reflections and insights and the feeling, and finding that feeling and being able to follow through with it no matter what the circumstances in life. Essentially, everybody has challenges and the story that they live through, but it's more important than how we deal with it from internal perspective, and finding our internal power and manifesting what we want and doing what you love is critical for that. So that's essentially what I paint, and every painting has a story and a message from the soul to the soul.
Thanks, Sherry. And you touched something so special for me, which is manifestation, right?
Yes.
I love the fact that you're doing that with your work. And it's wonderful that the audience gets to see how many different artists are. Everybody's a universe, right? Everybody's focusing on something that I believe it's like a message that you guys get from. It's like a direct message. This is what you're going to be doing, it, and you just feel it. And what attracted you to attraction, to manifestation, to manifesting?
Well, ever since I was quite young, I always searched for something more. Like the world outside of me, material things didn't mean much. They lost meaning for me. And so I searched, I felt a love within me that that I couldn't find outside of me. So that was a journey. And I had mentors, spiritual mentors to help me through that. And it's been a journey of finding that fine line of distinguishing between intellect, thoughts, and what's a thought, what's fear, and where is that little, being able to silence all that and detach from the outside world to find a feeling and having the courage to follow it, because it's quite scary.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm loving this conversation because it's one of the things that I usually share with the artists. It really takes courage, right? It really takes courage. I think not just for artists, for anyone to follow your dreams, to follow your passions, and to jump into emptiness without knowing, right? Like there's no form there. It's formless. There's nothing, and you're going to create with the power of your thought and what you do. What advice, what tip, what advice would you share with the younger generation, especially, or with artists who are beginning? Speaking of courage, what advice would you share?
I would advise them to follow your heart. It doesn't matter what the story says, what people on the outside tell you how the world is. It's not like that. The world is not created from outside to inside. It doesn't make you happy. What makes you happy, what you feel inside, that deep feeling, if you follow that, it doesn't fail you and it manifests your life. So the doors will open, things will get created, and your reality shapes. So it's not the other way around, how everyone thinks. And especially the older generation, it's hopefully the new generation I see that they're already automatically doing that. So, if my paintings help shorten someone's path so they don't spend 20 years like me, they do it from the get-go, it's massive.
Wonderful.
That's what I aim for.
And that's how we create a reality. That's a different conversation. I have to continue talking with you off cameras.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you,
very
Sherry.
much. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy that brief conversation there, because it has a lot of wisdom. There is a lot in the power of thought. That's how creators operate. That's how artists operate. And we just create, the idea come and it flows and it happens. And there were many artists who could not be present, but we prepared something special for you to enjoy their artworks, so that you get to see everybody, you get to see everybody's work. You're not going to learn everything from this video that I'm going to show you. So you need to grab the Art2 International magazine tomorrow. The digital issue, guess what? It's free. It's free. This issue is free for you to download, enjoy every artwork. There is an incredible selection here. It's excellence. These are the top artists from their countries. It's really excellence. And I'm not speaking only because of the technical ability, they're excellent, their careers. I'm speaking about, and you heard it already, I'm speaking about the people, the individual, the human being behind the artwork. These are incredible individuals who have lived, who have dedicated their life, who have achieved a certain level of consciousness and are sharing that with the world. They're bringing light. So with that, I leave you with the 18 Collector's Choice Awards Artists of 2021. That was beautiful, inspiring. I almost cried just watching that. I'm so touched by everyone. Of course, I've gotten to know all these artists really close because we've worked in the magazine, we've worked reading their stories, learning their stories, writing the articles. So it really gets close to my heart because I know what they're all about. I really do. I cannot repeat this enough. Artists really do bring light to the world, and I hope that this program has inspired you to support the arts, support artists. We are bringing something special. We are, I would say, at the doorsteps of a new era. We are knocking at the door. And in my heart and in my mind, I know that artists are the one guiding us because they are the light. They are this sensitive, incredible empath, are the ones bringing to light every issue that we need to clean, every issue that our society, our humanity needs to take care of so that we can become a better humanity. And I could not, what word can we find for them? Really, are they masters? Are they angels? Are they messengers of light? What are they? And for me, artists are masterpieces. They are the masterpiece. The artist is the masterpiece because the artist is the one connecting. For an artist to create, they need to be connected to their source. So what and more beautiful than that, than to enjoy an artwork knowing where it came from. And you know that it came not from the human being, but from source, from spirit. And that's my strong belief. With that, I leave you. Thank you so much. I appreciate every artist. I honor every artist that participated, the ones that could not be present. And I honor you for your presence, for listening, for supporting these incredible people that I totally love, and for supporting our Tour International magazine throughout the years. It has been 12 years, this incredible journey. My director is approaching me. Is there something that I need to say? Oh, okay. My director is telling me there's an artist who just came. And I am looking for, okay, there he is. Sorry about that, guys. Philip, I'm sorry. You were a little late. So there you are. There you are. That's what matters.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was my technical, I didn't go into the backstage. So I really appreciate being a part of this program. I love what you were saying about light and art. Here's my studio. I'm a light and color artist. And in the edition that we have coming out, I have a rainbow pyramid that is in a vortex in Sedona where people can go in and go through the different colors of the chakras and change their frequency, kind of like the video you were talking about, make them feel better. I'm also a light artist using VR, and I am using VR to create a 30 experience universe that I've created. It has planets and solar systems and everything. That's also featured in the magazine. And it's called Neo Art Space. And so I'm just launching that through this magazine. So thank you again for this opportunity. I'm sorry I didn't understand the technology well enough, but thank you, everyone.
It's okay. Oh, there I am. Thank you, Philip. And well, that's a good thing that we were able to do that. Thank you again, guys. I hope you visit art2international.com and get to know all these incredible people. Support them, support the arts. And again, art is bringing light. Art can transform the world. Art can change life. It changed mine, and it can change yours. Thank you so much. And don't forget, stay inspired.